Time for our Maryland SPCA Pet of the Week alongside Aileen Gaby. Thanks for being with us here once again.
Thank you.
Shifting gears from the puppies to the kitties.
Oh.
And this is Mini Oreo.
And it's a perfect name. Little boy that we took in from the city shelter. He is so tiny, 8 weeks old, looking for a home at the Maryland SPCA.
Well, when you brought him in this morning, or when you brought him in today to show him off here for the segment, he was sort of in baby mode. He was crawling up on your shoulder and was ready to take a nap, I think.
It was like a parrot. He did like my shoulder. He is a little squirmy, as kittens are, but he's very sweet. Look at that face. Up for adoption at the Maryland SPCA.
All right, now when it comes to taking in a small kitten like this, is this something that you just take him in and let the cat be acclimated to the house? Because we all know cats own you. You don't really own them. I guess, is he going to grow?
Oh, yes, but
Let's
I think he'll
hope.
be petite. And you do want to set him up to succeed in your house, and setting up a new kitten in one room to start is a good way so that they're not overwhelmed. So food, water, litter box in one room, and then they can explore.
Is that a mistake that's often made with cats? If you give them the vast house to go around, do they sort of take ownership, so to speak, of all of the house?
Well, cats do end up thinking of the house as theirs, but I think if things are wide open at first, they might just end up hiding under a bed anyway. They do like enclosed spaces to start, to settle down. So if you give them that one space, that's a good way to start.
All right, switching gears from our cats to our dogs. Now we've got to get ready for a big event coming up with the SPCA, and this is an annual walkathon.
Yes, our big spring event, March for the Animals, is on Sunday, the 27th, from 10 to 2 at Druid Hill Park. And we expect to see thousands, 3,000 people and their dogs.
Not an understatement. Not an understatement. A couple of years ago, I brought my dachshund Oscar with there. Oscar had some socialization problems, but you gave me some tips beforehand. Now I'm going to ask you to share those with our viewers.
And you know, not every dog is made for that kind of a thing. So sometimes people just leave their pets at home. But to get ready for the spring festivals, we'll have more and more of them. You do want to acclimate your dog to being outside with people. We do not recommend retractable leashes. You want a sturdy leather leash so he can't get too far away from you. Make sure he's neutered, up to date on shots. All of those things actually really help. And you want to praise him when he's being good. And if he's too stressed out, you might just need to call it a day.
Call it a day, take him home. Now, is this a situation where sometimes with a pet owner who maybe this was the first time, as I experienced 3 years ago, is it a circumstance where you're not going to know until you go try?
You probably want to try small. So if you go for
3,000
walks,
is probably too many.
that's starting pretty big. So go for walks, maybe go to a dog park, see how he does, and you'll get a better sense before it's too overwhelming. But for the vast majority of those dogs, you just look around, they're so happy and in some way overwhelmed to even notice that there are that many. And bringing treats helps too.
All right, now one dog who might be making an appearance there at the event for the Maryland SPCA is Sparky.
Sparky.
Our dog from last week, a success story.
Yes, a lovely couple adopted him. He had the one blue eye. It was so cute. He found a good home thanks to ABC2 News.
All right, if you are interested in possibly having Mini Oreo come into your house and take ownership of all things you thought were once yours, 410-235-8826. Remember, cats own you. You don't own them. Aileen, thank you.
Thank you. Here you go, sweet.